Salutations and good morrow everyone, and welcome to a channel-wide update on a brand new charity event that is going on YouTube-wide right now. This is one of the largest campaigns that all creators on YouTube are coming together and banding together in order to raise up over $30 million for hashtag teamseas, or the teamseas initiative that is going on right now. Yes, Mr. Beast and a ton of other hugely popular content creators on YouTube have come together and bound up a ton of content creators, with myself included, to help raise money for this new initiative. This initiative is all about cleaning up our oceans. There is a record amount of plastic waste inside of our oceans, rivers, and the beaches right now that needs to get cleaned up. For a couple facts for you guys, just so you know, before we go any further and talk more about this, did you guys know that on average 11 million pounds of trash enter our oceans every year? 11 million pounds. That is so much trash. Okay, another thing that I can add in there is, did you guys also know that 1% of the rivers on the planet contribute to 80% of the trash that flows into the ocean? That is absolutely disgusting and needs to be stopped immediately. And what is this initiative that we're trying to raise money to do? That's exactly that. They are trying to raise money so that way we can stop this from happening by building new environmental cleanup units, by going through and starting better trends, by going through and making people aware of what can be done to the ocean if we bind together as a society, as a community, as a whole, as YouTube as a whole can come together to raise a large amount of money to make a difference to the planet. And that is what we're here to do today. I know that I may be playing a game that is all about the ocean, right? That's all about an alien ocean where you're going through, and technically this game is not far off from what we are trying to do to our own planet. Yes, in this game you may be curing an alien disease that is taking over the entire planet called the Karar, but in our world right now, we are going through to help clean up trash like you do in this game without even thinking about it. You go through and pick up human waste, aka metal scraps, all the time in this game, making their environment that much cleaner. You can see how human waste can go through and affect wildlife ecosystems, from leaving sharp objects around that can harm wildlife to destroying coral reefs. So it is very, very, very important that we come together as a community and help up raise this money. Let's talk a little bit more about what they're going to be doing with this money. So first of all, $30 million, that's a ton of money to be raised up, right? Yes, it is. But half of it's going to one organization, half of it's going to another. One of the organizations is going to be going out and they are going to be putting garbage collection units all throughout the rivers that are contributing to this large amount of pollution that's being added to the ocean. And what company is better to do that than the Ocean Cleanup Company? Okay, so this Ocean Cleanup, aka, you guys can look it up, it's the Ocean Cleanup. There's also going to be a link to it down in the description so you guys can get a little bit more information on what they're doing. They're going through and putting in interceptors, more or less. And what these are to do, here's a little bit of a graphic of what they actually do. They go into the rivers and they start collecting trash from the rivers that's flowing through. Okay, like I said earlier in the video, 80% of the trash that is put into the ocean comes from the rivers. Okay, that is a ton of that's tons of trash. So if you think about that, that's around 8.2 million tons of trash a year go into the ocean from the rivers. So what does this $30 million go into? So if we think about that, we cut it in half of it's going to the ocean cleanup. Okay, the ocean cleanup is going to use that $15 million to pull 15 million pounds of trash out of rivers. That is a huge amount of trash. They're going to be using these interceptors to put them into the world's most polluted rivers, so that way we can start getting this problem at the source to help clean it up. Then the other team that is working together is called the Ocean Conservancy Unit, and they are coming through. Here's the link down in the description as well. They are coming through and they are going to be not only doing mass cleanups inside of the ocean by going through and using large barges to pull trash out of the ocean, but they'll also be going to our beaches and they are going to be going through and picking up trash. This company as a whole has picked up around 340 million pounds of trash off of beaches since the beginning of their charity inception, which is absolutely fantastic. fantastic. This company is doing wonderful things for this planet. They've been doing it for over 35 years, and they definitely have the support of Team Seas to get the other $15 million to help pull out another 15 million pounds of trash out of the ocean. So think about it like that. If you have 15 million pounds of trash coming out of the river and 15 million pounds of trash coming off of the beaches and oceans, that means that $30 million comes to 30 million pounds of trash. Okay, that is huge. That is a lot of plastic. That's a lot of paper. That's a lot of other things that end up in the ocean that should not be there. Glass bottles, metal, things that humans put into the water that really should not be there. Think about it. This is affecting our environment as a whole. So for every dollar that you donate, there is going to be 1 pound of trash pulled out in your name. So think about it like that. So if you donate $1, that's 1 pound of trash. $5, that's 5 pounds of trash. $20, that's 20 pounds of trash. And that is a lot of trash. So what is Sir Sim-Alot and his community doing as a whole? So first of all the proceeds that I get from making this video, from any sort of revenue at all, is immediately going to the Team Seas charity. Second thing I'm doing a personal donation of $100 to this charity. That is what me and my wife can afford right now. So that is what we are doing. We are promising a $100 donation. So there's 100 pounds of trash taken out of the ocean. And then lastly, every single member that I have, all of your member dues that you have paid to the Sir Sim-Alot channel for the month of October is being donated as well to the charity. So it may be my $100 donation, but I'm also taking all of my member dues that have been paid for the entire month of October and also putting that towards the charity as well. So as a whole, there is going to be a ton of work that is done for this charity just by my wonderful community here before you guys even start donating. But don't stop there. Don't think that that's just good enough, because that's not good enough. We need YouTube as a whole. We need everybody as a community to come together to help raise money for this charity event for Team Seas. It is super important. You guys could go out and find creators all over YouTube right now that are trying to cover this, that are getting as much visibility out there as we can. And I know from my love of this community and this community's love for each other that we could come together as a community. Now, if you guys want to donate as well, there is a link down in the description. The teamseas.org link will bring you right to the page where you guys can make a charitable donation. I beg all of you, I implore all of you, I will tell you guys all, I'm trying to lead you guys all over there right now, so you guys can go over there, and even if it's only $1, please make a charitable donation. We're trying to get to that $30 million to raise $30 million to pull 30 million pounds of trash out of the water that is surrounding our entire lovely planet. We aren't called the blue planet for no reason. We are covered in water here, and we need to take care of our oceans. So I hope all of you guys will join me in donating. I hope that you guys will go out and do what you can, and if you guys can as well, go out and make yourself a video today for the Team Seas initiative. Get it out there and get the awareness up even more, because even if you can't donate now, you may know somebody who can, or you may be able to influence somebody else who can as well. So thank you everybody so much for all of your donations. Please do not forget to go down in the description and click on those links, because there is a ton of information in those links for you guys to understand everything that's going on with Team Seas. Thank you guys all so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the like button. Don't forget to donate. And as always, I'll see all of you guys in the next one.